Let's move on to the main part, the creativity course that I've been speaking about. So my focus is not to just focus on creativity, but to focus on creativity for solving problems. So when I say problem, it's not essentially something bad. It's a challenge that gets student excited. The challenge that makes the students to think more and more. So that's the whole thing, creating ideas out of thin air. So that is the focus of creativity. So the first step in anything is identifying a problem. So that problem could come from within, come from talking to other people, or someone else could come to you and give out the problem. So let's see an example for that. So let's say someone comes to you and tells you that I need a better car than what exists right now. Among all the cars in the world, I need something better. So that is the idea. So as you can see, it's a really vague one. The problem identified or the defined one is really vague. So the next step in the process is to analyze this problem. That means you have to do more to understand this problem clearly. So for that, what we do is we talk to people. So when I say people, those people can be people who use cars. So when you talk to people who use cars, they would tell them if they're happy with their car or if they need something else, what new features should be there in the car. So all those points you could get from the essentially the customers who use already like lots of cars and all. You can also talk to people who don't use cars, maybe who use motorbikes. You can ask them, if you plan to purchase a car, what are the features you're looking in a car? So it's something like that. You can also talk to mechanics, those people you like build the cars or repair the cars. They know in and out about every vehicle, every car. So those guys have lot of ideas. So you have to speak to people like these. Only then you will actually understand what are the existing problems and how to make it better. Then you can also talk to the traffic police. They face a lot of problem. It could be related to the horn, it could be related to rash driving or whatnot, everything under the sun. So, and also you can speak to professors at universities who work a lot towards pollution, or they want to eliminate pollution that's given out by the vehicle. You can talk to people like that. So when I say analyzing the problem, it's knowing everything about the problem. So that's the second step. So identifying a problem and understanding everything about the problem. Imagine how much a student could learn from this process. One of the key things about creativity is essentially to master the craft. You have to master everything about that particular topic. So that's where he'll be using all his the high school mathematics, high school physics, chemistry, everything to understand it further. So this course is actually linked to the courses that are already provided in the school. Now, the third and most important thing is the idea generation process. We call it brainstorming. So brainstorming can happen individually. So because of the pandemic, we cannot have multiple people at a single space. So this slide talks about a group of people who are sitting together for ideas. So this group can be a diverse group. That means people from different fields or people in the same field. So we'll talk about all this in our session, how best to get lots of ideas. All the creativity comes from the brainstorming session. We will be spending a lot of our time on the brainstorming topic during the session. And once the ideas are generated, you'll be focusing on multiple ideas and finally shortlist 2 or 5, something between 2 to 5 ideas, and you'll start building a prototype. So when I say building a prototype, we are looking at the problem with car. So that particular thing, so I have given 3 prototypes over here. A car that's kind of accident proof. It hits something, nothing happens. That's what you're seeing, a bubble car of a sort on the top. Then in the bottom, you can see a car that could travel on water. So because some of the people wanted a car that could travel in water. And some people are fed up with the traffic. They wanted a car that could fly, that could land. That's what. So it could be anything. So your prototypes will be based on the ideas you generate. And ultimately, after creating a prototype, a sample piece, we need to test it, improve it, and release in the market. So that's the whole invention process. So we'll be dealing with all these steps during our creativity course, but my main focus will be on the brainstorming session. In fact, what we'll do is your kids can speak to a person who is facing a particular problem. So we'll be doing an example problem. So the kids will go from all the phases. The testing and improving phase might not be possible with our 1.5 hour session, but the rest of the phases, like identifying a problem, analyzing it, brainstorming, and even creating a prototype. All these steps are possible in our session. So I'll bring in a person who is facing a problem. Kids could interact with that person and find out what is his actual problem and what kind of solutions he requires. So after that, they could do the brainstorming and create a prototype. So that's my plan for this. It will be a very interesting, fun-filled exercise, in my opinion. So I want you all to take a chance at this and attend the session, learn from this session, and even push it forward. Use the knowledge that you gain from this session and use it for your classwork. The reason I'm talking about creativity a lot is the creative person is the person who leads the world. The person who is not creative, he ends up following someone else's instructions. It's the difference between the founder of a company and an employee of a company. So that's the main difference. Creative people, they get all these ideas. So they get these ideas and they create amazing stuff. And with that stuff, the world becomes a much beautiful place. So we also have to talk about ethics, which is a good creation, which is not useful for the world, which is a bad creation. All those things can also be addressed during our session. So, and I want to conclude this particular video, and I'm very thankful and grateful for you to spend time to watch this video. And I would also hope that you could promote this video, pass it on to others who it would help. So our focus is for 6th to 10th grade students. So please forward it to your classmates, forward it to your family, relatives, everyone, and have a session where many people could actually benefit from this. I would like to thank you finally, and goodbye.